pleasant good afternoon to you, everybody. Welcome back to the Bilskie channel, and welcome back to, more of Phillies baseball. Getting started a little bit later, yet earlier than the scheduled game. The scheduled game was supposed to be at 4:05. I was going to start at 1:05, but we were out gallivanting and getting stuff at the store. So here we are, and it's throwbacks on this Saturday afternoon. As let's see, what can we do with the A's? Get them some road jerseys here. All right. Let's see what the Phils do. A little throwback here for the Phils. Yeah, we'll go with 74. So we're going with the 75 throwbacks for the A's and the 74 throwbacks for the Fightin' Phils. Should be cool. And yes, we are coming to you from beautiful Citizens Bank Park this afternoon. And Zach Eflin, your starter. And here is your starting nine. Bit of a change in the lineup. Want to give a couple guys a day off, especially he's been going strong. Want to give Kutch the day off. So Roman Quinn will be leading off today, playing center field. Batting second, the third baseman Gene Segura. Bryce Harper, who now has 28 home runs. He is batting third as usual, playing right field. The big fella Rhys Hoskins in there. Cleanup as usual, playing first base. Didi Gregorius moves up to the fifth spot. He's been on fire of late. Want to get him some more bats. He'll be batting fifth. Batting sixth, Andrew Knapp today, giving JT a break. Kyle Garlick, who we brought up recently from AAA Lehigh Valley, he'll be getting the start today in left field, giving Kutch a much-needed day off. Scott Kingery, the second baseman, batting eighth, and batting ninth in pitching. Zach Eflin, who is looking for win number 6 today, he'll be opposed by Sean Manea, another left-hander. So we got left-handers abound here of late, it seems, as we got Quinn, Segura, Harper, Hoskins, Gregorius, Knapp, Garlick, Kingery, and Zach Eflin. That is your starting nine, as we are getting set to take you to Citizens Bank Park for Game 2. It's Throwback Day. Enjoy the game, everybody.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Settling in now, Ramon Laureano. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
So now it's Mark Canha. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Roman Quinn, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Gene Segura standing in. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Guy does a lot of different things on the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 309 is the average entering play, with 19 homers and 55 driven in. The 1-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Minaya has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
3-0 to him now. 3 runs already home here. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Hard hit to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
That is good. The catcher, Andrew. Yeah.
Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. This one's down to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 3 and the A's nothing. At the plate, Matt Olson, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. The 2-1 home. Still even at 2-2. And the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder Kyle Garlick.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And he takes strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kingery has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here it comes on 0-2. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Davis going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Zach Eflin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
In now, Roman Quinn. He drew a walk his first time up. He waits. Now the pitch. This is popped up. Chapman over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The pitch. Austin Allen is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. And there's ball two now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ball even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
At the plate, Sean Manaea. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Ready now, Ramon Laureano. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
This year against right-handed pitching, Laureano is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Into the box, Mark Canha, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So it's 2. And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Davis going back to the track, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Segura, the runner at second with one away. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the all-star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
The 0-2 once more. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready for another chance? Andrew Knapp, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Fouled off. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. After it is Davis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
High in the air out to center field. Quinn is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next, the third base, Matt.
Striding into the box, Matt Chapman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled, able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Chapman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chris Davis next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail 5-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next, it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Garlick.
The left fielder, Kyle Garlick.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And that misses. 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Eflin.
Stepping in now, Zach Eflin. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Digging in, Tony Kemp looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Sean Manaea. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to the A's pitcher. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Roman Quinn. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Here comes the first pitch. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Bryce Harper now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And that misses 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Paul Blackburn will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 58. Paul Blackburn.
Didi Gregorius will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 2 away. From the stretch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Blackburn, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2 pitch.
Count one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Phillies lead this one 5-2. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Count 1 and 2.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call, so the umpire's on replay duty.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Into the box now, Mark Canha. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Striding in, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Kingery is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail 5-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
The catcher, Andrew.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Lined hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Kyle Garlick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, one down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Runner at second here with one man out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he misses 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
For short, hit hard. Simeon's there. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Ready for another shot now, Matt Olson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a pitch on the way.
I got 2 on the count.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Bounce to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Digging in now, Matt Chapman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Next up for the A's, Austin Allen. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland, and the deficit remains 5-2. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. J.B. Wendelken is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Chad Pinder is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Roman Quinn is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball. 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Wendelken has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. He's got it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 2,
Gene Segura will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Simeon's got it. And there's out number 2.
Number 2. Number 3. Harper.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Kemp. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone!
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. At the plate, Mark Canha. Throw down to second. The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. 2 out with the man at first. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Well, the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Phillies 5 and the A's 3. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitch.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now 6-3.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way. This one also hit deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
1 out, nobody on. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Garlick. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. One out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Scott Kingery.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Kingery hits a little over the 270 mark. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland as they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Hector Neris comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 50, Hector.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
No balls and a strike to count. Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Robbie Grossman will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Grossman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Runners on first with one down. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in, Austin Allen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards, as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
6-3 the final score today. Philadelphia get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Zach Eflin earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Hector Neris hammers down the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
All right, well, the Phils wrap up game 2 on the bat of that man, the big fella. Rhys Hoskins went off today with 3 home runs, knocking in 4. Just a great day, and I've been waiting a long time for Rhys to really break out, as he definitely has the power to do it. So Rhys went 3 for 3 with 3 home runs, 4 runs batted in, scoring 3 times himself. Mean Gene also a home run in the game, 2 for 4 with a double, 2 runs batted in, and 2 runs scored. Andrew Knapp, who got the start behind the plate today, also went 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. And yes, Bryce Harper, nope, didn't get a home run today, but he at least got a hit. It was a double. So we take you to the replay vault here. Take a look back at some of the action went down earlier on, and it was Mean Gene who got it started. There in the bottom of the first. The Phillies first, if you will, as he goes yard here with a 2-run home run out there in the left center. All right, put him on the board 2-0. And here was Rhys's first one. Boom shakalaka. Launches this one out toward Ashburn Alley, as he really got all that one. That made it 3-0. A single blast there. Right out there, right center, left center field there, almost up in Ashburn Alley there. And Kemp with a RBI single here that would get Oakland on the board. That was just a bad pitch. That was my bad. That was just a bad pitch on my part. So I don't know what happened here. I hit the button to throw it, and he didn't throw it. And then he finally threw it. I don't know what happened there. But that would have been a double play to get him out of the inning. However, that did score a run, making it 3-2 in the top of the third. And yeah, I'm frustrated right with you there, Zach Eflin, because that was a bad throw on my part. And here's the big fella's second home run, a big 2-run shot out near Harry the K's out there in left field. Nice. And that would be, I believe, his 21st home run of the season. And here's where Pinder got all over Sir Anthony. A very rare home run led up by Sir Anthony Dominguez. And that made it 5-3 at that point. Again, out near Harry the K's. And here's Reese's trifecta. He had the hat trick today. Home run number 21 as he launches this one out into outer space there to deep left center field. That ball went out of here, way out of here. And there's a souvenir for that fella right there. And here's our lights out guy. Got a splitter there that would end it. And got a little shaky there as he let up that hit, but never to be denied as Hector Neris comes in and gets save. I believe that's number 28. We'll get out of this one here, but Zach Eflin gets his 6th win. He was looking for it. He got it. He settled down after he let up those 3 runs, the 2 runs he let up, and he settled in and performed very well. And I believe he had 6 strikeouts on the day. Yes, only let up a walk, 4 hits on the day. Sean Manaea, apparently I had pronounced it wrong, as Matt Vescursion apparently corrected me, as Sean Manaea takes the loss. Hector Neris the save. We'll get out of this one. And there's your player of the game. Much deserved. 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. It doesn't happen very often, but it's really cool when it does. Phil's run on 6 runs on 10 hits, and Oakland 3 runs on 7 hits. That is your line score for the day. And I won a baseball card there. That's wonderful. So, yeah, Phil's won this one by 3. 6-3 is your final. Zach Eflin gets the win, his 6th of the season. Sean Manaea falls to 5-7. The Phil's improved to 57-12 on the year, as Oakland now 42-29, but still in first place in the American League West. They broke out the 74 and 75 jerseys respectively today. It was Throwback Day for the Phils and the A's, as we had the 1975. I guess they were the away jerseys for the A's, and Phils donned the old Fat P 1974. No nameplates on the back either, just straight numbers. I kind of like that. It just kind of got that old school feel to it. So it was Throwback Saturday here on this matinee game. Vince Velasquez goes tomorrow. He'll be looking for win number 9 again. He was looking for 9 the other day, but got saddled with the loss instead. And he'll be opposed by Frankie Montas. So, yeah, that will be tomorrow's game. And there you see the top player, spotlight player of the game. 3 for 3 on the day, knocking in 4 runs on 3 home runs, and he walked 2. So a great day at the plate. Had a good day in the field as well. Got to give props to Scott Kingery, that sliding catch, even though he kind of botched 2 double plays. I don't know what I have to adjust. I don't know what I have to adjust, but I hit the button to throw it, and 2 double plays could have been achieved, but did not. So, yeah, Zach Eflin gets the win. He's now 6-4 on the season. Sean Manaea falls to 5-7. He takes the loss. And, yes, Hector Neris gets save number 28. So, yeah, that's just a cool deal overall. Well, right now we're going to advance the day and look for tomorrow. And we're going to do Around the Majors on this Saturday afternoon and what has transpired thus far. And we'll be right back with a couple closing comments and a preview about tomorrow's game.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL East, Rhys Hoskins was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs. As the Fightin' Phils downed the Athletics 6-3, he is among the National League leaders in home runs. Dansby Swanson was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, as the Braves took care of the Dodgers 6-4. The Mets pounded out 17 hits in this one, as they bested the visiting Nats 11-9. It was their 5th straight victory. The Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-1. The Brewers totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-4. The Cubs held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. The San Diego Padres got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-1. The Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the visiting Orioles 10-9. Xander Bogaerts collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 6-1. Sean Yamaguchi earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading the Blue Jays to the W against Detroit 2-1. The win was their 7th in a row. The Minnesota Twins set 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-5. The Seattle Mariners combined to allow only 4 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 6-3. The Texas Rangers put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Indians 8-4. The Astros got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
All right. Thank you very much, Justin Allegri, for that update. Haven't done that in a while. But there's your matchup for tomorrow. Frankie Montas against Vince Velasquez. Vince, he got kind of rocked the other night, his last start, and wasn't a very pleasant one outing for him. However, he did suffer the loss, but looking to get win number 9, as tomorrow is Flag Day around this country. Make sure you put your American flags out and salute the flag. I know our flag is out all the time, so it's always Flag Day for us here at the homestead. However, tomorrow, this is the way it's shaping up. The scheduled starters are as follows there. And there's the Fightin' Phils. They're at 16.5 games up on their closest competition, the Marlins. 17.5 games up on the Mets. 24 games up on the Braves. And 28.5 games up on the Nationals. So took a look at the All-Star voting there as the All-Star game coming up on July the 14th. A lot of Phillies on that team, and rightfully so. Not saying that to be cocky or anything. It's just they have all the best players, and the best team in baseball. You would think that would be the case. So other than the center fielder and the second baseman, pretty much all of the would-be starters are going to be Phillies. So there you go. So just a couple news and notes around there. But there's tomorrow's game. So we'll be on the air tomorrow. I'm going to say probably around 1-ish, more than likely, around the scheduled time, for the third and final game of this 3-game series. Going back to the calendar, looking ahead here, get an off day on Monday. And then the Phils are right back at it for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, as they will be, the Miami Marlins will be back in town for 3 games. And then by next Friday, the Phils will be on the road, as they will be in New York for 3. That would be the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st. 21st is the actual longest day of the year. That should be interesting. June 21st. I believe that is the summer solstice. This is the longest day of sunlight. So that's pretty cool. Always my favorite time of year. And that'll be an MLB Network presentation, that one. That'll be the third game of that Mets series. But looking ahead to the Marlins series, Aaron Nola heads back to the hill looking for that elusive win number 13. He'll be opposed by Pablo Lopez. Sandy Alcantara will be on the hill for the Marlins on Wednesday. He'll be opposed by Zach Wheeler, who just came off a 16 strikeout outing just the other night. That would have been on, Wednesday. So less than a week later, boom, there he is. And then Jake the Snake will be back on the hill Thursday, this coming Thursday. And he'll be in there looking for win number 14. He'll be opposed by Caleb Smith. Zach Wheeler will be opposed by Sandy Alcantara. Aaron Nola and Pablo Lopez, that will be on Tuesday. But tomorrow, there's your matchup. And that will be all for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching as you normally do. To make sure to follow all the goings-on with this simulated season with the Phillies on Bilskie's Philly Season on Facebook. You can just look it up in the search bar. Make sure you give it a like and a follow. And make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a coworker, tell a family member, whatever. If you want to see some simulated Phillies action as it would be played in the normal regular season, I am doing that here, and this would have been the scheduled game today. a would-be win, but the Phils take the win today behind Zach Eflin by a final score of 6-3. And we look forward to tomorrow with Vince Velasquez, hopefully getting win number 9 as the Phils look to break out the brooms tomorrow on the 14th on Flag Day. So we shall see. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you once again tomorrow for more Phillies baseball. And have a good afternoon, everybody.